Hello everyone, Denise Carpenter from ReikiAssociates.com here, and today we're going to continue on with the playlist Ponderings for 2023. And 2023 is the year for kindness and compassion, and each week we're discussing different elements of what that might look like, sometimes how to engage it for ourselves, for others. This month of February, we've been talking about what that would look like through our heart energy, the kindness and compassion. So far, we've discussed physical heart, our emotional heart, and this week we're going to talk about our spiritual heart. So I'm going to define that and speak to that around the idea of our divine heart, our divine self. So what indeed is our spiritual heart? How do we connect to it? And how do we grow a kind and compassionate relationship with it as we work our way through 2023? So again, just remember that my training is all Reiki based, Usui Reiki. I've been a master since 1999, so working with the concept of us meaning humans, being pure energy. And it's the frequency of those pathways that carry the energy through our individual system that defines whether it manifests into what we call physical, emotional, or spiritual aspect of self. So for our spiritual aspect of self, which I truly believe it's already there for everyone, we have somehow along the way lost our ability to connect in a very, I want to say concrete, but I don't think that's the right word. I think in a very conscious way, through our conscious awareness. As we grow more into this Aquarian era, our capacity for conscious awareness also grows. I don't think there's any way that that cannot happen because our planet is evolving, and we being beings of this beautiful Mother Earth, we're just going to evolve with her no matter how hard we try not to. And that's through the work of the collective consciousness. So for our spiritual heart, I see us, and again, these are only my opinions through different studies and teachers that I've listened to. I see us as individual energy systems, but within our individuality is also the collective consciousness. So I'll go back to the example of an ocean. If you think of an ocean, it's water. It's just water that allows other beings to live within it. But we can also just take out a droplet of water that has its own ecosystem within it. That's how I see us. So as we move into connecting with our own energy system, and that can be done through any form of meditation that you choose. It could be a guided meditation, it could be learning a meditation technique, transcendental breath technique, whatever that is, where you're your own guide. It could be walking in nature. It could be through yoga. It could be through exercise. It could be through conversation. It could be through, there's no one right way to meditate. There's whatever works for you and helps you go in and really connect in, and you'll know when you're there. It's almost like your frequency becomes more peaceful. So your intellect still might be doing to-do lists and whatever that is, and that's okay. But there's also this other part of you that's becoming peaceful, grounded, more in harmony of the flow. So it's you'll notice. And as I say, the part of our intellect that keeps our to-do lists there, or our worry there, or whatever our concerns may be, that's okay. We're going to embrace that. but we're also going to start to pay more attention to this piece of harmony that is growing within us. And for me, I really believe that piece of harmony that starts to connect with us and grow with us is our higher self, or our divine self, or our spiritual self. So for this month of February, if we can spend time just in whatever form of meditation you choose, for me it's quiet meditation, and bring that aspect of kindness and compassion to that part of ourselves that I don't truly believe we've had. Some of us have had the opportunity to explore, but many of us have not. We live in a very busy time. The concerns of the world are staggering at this moment. And one of the gifts I think we can give back by making this connection with our spiritual heart is we can start to add that energy, that kindness and compassionate energy back to the collective consciousness. And again, that is as we work with ourselves, that little droplet that we are within the ocean, we are automatically adding that to the ocean. We cannot help but do that. We are part of it. So as we work on ourselves and bring ourselves back to divine self, higher self, spiritual self, however you want to define that, divine heart, spiritual heart, higher heart, however you want to define that. And we do have a higher heart chakra. It sits within the fourth chakra, the green chakra. The higher heart chakra is the kind of a pinkish, reddish, orangish chakra that's just right here. So we're already there. It's just bringing our conscious awareness to that in a very, from a place of gratitude, from a place of honoring that piece of ourselves that I don't think many of us have had the opportunity to get to know. So it's there. Our spiritual heart is there. It becomes our work from a place of conscious awareness to connect with that and then grow relationship with that. So again, practice, practice, practice. It always comes down to practice, practice, practice. Check your frequency. What frequency, energy frequency, are you vibrating it in the moment? Look at David Hawkins, Dr. David Hawkins' work in the Map of Consciousness. You can just Google that, and he very much has it laid out there. And he uses emotions to translate into our energy frequency. So you can, whatever you're feeling at the moment, if it's anger, if it's hurt, if it's acceptance, if it's contentment, if it's joy, if it's gratitude, you can use his work to help you figure out how and where to bring your consciousness. It takes a little practice, takes a little work, but it's one of those practices that almost becomes a default for you. The more you work it and the more you bring conscious awareness to it, it almost becomes that's the first place your intellect will go. If it's feeling it's in chaos or it can't quite decide, it will start to just take itself there. So really all of that is within us. It just becomes our work to make those connections. And it's beautiful work to do. It's kindness and compassion towards self, kindness and compassion towards the collective consciousness. So practice, practice, practice. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like notifications of more videos, please just tap on the bell. Denise Carpenter from ReikiAssociates.com. Wishing you a most fruitful path as you grow into more conscious connection with your spiritual heart. Namaste.